Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action live in Frankfurt, Germany. PartyPoker.net European Darts Championships semi-finals brought to you by the PDC and live on ITV4. Let's meet our final semi-finalists then. Would you please welcome from Carlisle, it's Wonder Peter Manley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Stoke-on-Trent, it's Jackpot Adrian Lewis.
Well, these two are bang up for it, as I'm sure are our first pair in the commentary box for this second semi, Stuart Pike and Chris Mason.
Absolutely, we are looking forward to this. The right to play Taylor in the final of the European Championship, and the mind games already starting. Interesting to hear Adrian Lewis in his interview before talking about Raymond van Barneveld using no tactics at all, no adverse tactics, and then Peter Manley winding Lewis up during his interview.
Already starting now, questioning about the board and whether it's straight. There we go, that's a old school tactic.
Well, Manley, probably the master of mind games, and 3 years ago at the World Championship, arguably the most infamous example of darting psychology when Lewis was romping away with the match in the quarter-finals, and a bit of mind games, a few words from Peter Manley, and Adrian Lewis just couldn't handle it mentally, and we'll find out over the next hour or so whether Adrian Lewis has grown up and can really be described as a big player and a big boy on the biggest stages in the world.
Exactly what it was on my mind. We'll just see how far he's come now. We know he's got the ability, absolutely, bags of it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
But the mental side of the game, in my opinion, is first and foremost. You know, you've got your ability, otherwise you wouldn't be on that stage. It's now down to who can hold. Well, if Adrian can hold his head, we know Peter can.
Well, Peter Manley's slow starter in all three matches against Painter, Wade and Taban. Adrian Lewis was right out of the blocks. Without doubt, his best ever performance of his career when he took out Barneveld. 9-2 in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, playing Peter's quite deceptive, you see. I mean, he does it. He hits a lot more 180s now than he ever used to. But he just at some point seemed to be plodding, and then you look at the score and he's right there behind you and he gets you under pressure, and obviously the biggest part of his game is finishing. You know, that's where he gets his one dart tag from. And Adrian here, in comparison to his Barneveld game where he started 177, 140, has now gone off with 3 scores and waiting for the bonus ball on the lottery numbers.
Yeah, 41, 22, and you know, we talk about that game against Barneveld. Fantastic performance, an average of around 108, and the big question was always going to be, can he do it again? Can he reproduce that form on a consistent basis? And in his interview after that win over Barney, he admitted that that is the Achilles heel.
Well, the thing that impressed me, it was sustained, it was relentless. Not one blip in that whole performance. Superb. But that was an hour or so ago, and now he's got to do it all over again.
97.
155 then for Manley. Huge game for both players, so much at stake, not least the £25,000 for getting through to the final. The winner of this will qualify for the Grand Slam of Darts 2.
Well, that's why I thought this game will be a lot of pressure on this game. Both players, as you said, it's a massive place, the last place in the Grand Slam of Darts. Adrian's first 180, about time.
Well, Lewis wakes up just at the right time to put pressure on Manley now. To double 18 to take out 96, and Lewis here has earned the right. Started off with 41, 41 and 22, and he wins the leg thanks to a brilliant maximum. Lewis is up and running.
And a breaker throw. Let's see how he kicks on now. He's just pulling him a little bit, still a bit nervous. I thought this game would be a bit edgy because of what's on the line. Yeah,
as we were saying from Lewis's point of view, if he wins here, he would go up to 6th in the world, which is the last automatic spot in the world rankings, which will qualify you for the 2009 Premier League. There's, you know, so much at stake. A place in the Grand Slam, of course, in less than 2 weeks' time. In a fortnight, we'll be watching action live from the Civic Hall in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, they don't get much bigger than this. I can't think of a game that so much depends upon it.
99.
It'll just be interesting to see in these early stages the tactics that Peter Manley adopts. I mean, sometimes, you know, for all he's really, really good at winding up opponents, sometimes it might just, you know, detract from your own game.
Yeah, absolutely. I always find when he tries to take the pace off the game a little bit, he takes the pace off his own performance. Because when he's throwing like this and he's free-flowing, he scores really heavy.
Well, back comes Manley with a vengeance. Brilliant darts from one dart. And a possible 13 darter here against the throw for Peter Manley. Should be a good marker for him. Well, double 10, and Lewis is on the finish this time.
Yep, treble 21st dart. Yep, he'd go 12 tops. Double 8.
Well, he's just checking it, but Chris Mason called it spot on.